Hi everyone! Welcome to this short abs workout. As you can see, we're back outside again for this video. All you're going to need is a mat and some space around you. We're going to start off by getting into a child's pose, so put your knees about mat distance apart with your feet together and push back. Hold that for a few seconds and then push forward into an upward facing dog. We're going to keep repeating this, so go at your own pace with your own breath. This will be your last upward facing dog. Make your way over onto your side. We're going to do both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you're on right now, but it might be a little easier to mirror me. So if you're doing that, go ahead and get on your left side. Bend your knees slightly and then turn your head and shoulders so they're facing your left hip. We're just going to do a side crunch here. So you're going to lift up using your core and lower down. Keep some space between your chin and your neck just so that you're not tensing your neck too much. You really want to be using your core here to lift. You have just 6 more of these, and on your 6th crunch, you're going to hold up in that crunch and pulse it out. Alright, here we go. On your next crunch, you're going to hold it up and just pulse a tiny bit. This is a really small movement. Keep pulsing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Go ahead and extend your legs out in line with your body. Extend your left arm out for a little bit of balance. We're going to do some side jackknives here. So you're going to reach up, see if you can touch your toes, and lower back down. We're doing 8 more of these. You got it. Just 3 more. On your next lift, see if you can hold that jackknife position. Alright, nice job. Go ahead and lower down slowly. For this next exercise, we're going to be propped up on our left forearm. We're going to move into side lifts now. So one way you can do this is on your knees like I am here. You can push up that way. If you want a bit of an extra challenge, you can extend your legs all the way out and push up with your feet on the ground. We're just going to lift and lower here. So really work on engaging your core and pressing up and down. Keep your shoulders pushed back away from your head. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that lifted position and we're going to pulse it out. So your hips are going to stay up this whole time. They're not going down and touching the mat. You're done in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Okay, go ahead and push back up into that side plank position. We're just going to twist under and reach up toward the sky. Remember, you can always drop down to your knees here if that feels better for you. Just 3 more and we're done on this side. Okay, lower yourself down. When you're ready, make your way over to the other side. We're going to get back into that side crunch position. So your knees are going to be bent on the mat and you're going to lift your head and shoulders up towards your right hip this time. Alright, let's get into it. You're going to lift and lower. On your next lift, you're going to hold that crunch position and pulse. Here we go. Almost done. You have 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll over onto our side so that our legs are extended and so is our arm. We're going into those side jackknives. So when you're ready, go ahead and lift, see if you can touch your feet, and lower. For whatever reason, I always struggle more with doing them on this side. I think that's pretty normal. You're gonna have a better side. Don't worry about it. That's why we do both sides. On your next lift, see if you can hold that position. Keep holding. Nice job. Go ahead and lower down. We're going to get onto our side again for our side planks. We're just going to lift and lower. So remember, you can always do this on your knees like I am here, or you can extend your legs straight out. Okay, let's lift and lower. We have 10 of these. On your next lift, let's hold our side plank and pulse. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. You can take a little rest here. When you're ready, push back up into your side plank on your knees or your feet. You're going to lift toward the sky and twist under. This is your last one. And go ahead and lower. For this next little series, we're going to be laying on our back, so make your way into a seated position. We're going to slowly roll back with a rounded spine. Your head should be the last thing that touches the mat. Go ahead and move your feet in if you feel like that's comfortable. We're going to be doing some basic crunches here. So bring your hands behind your head, bring your elbows out to the side, and lift. We're doing 10 more of these. You have one more crunch like this. Remember, you can stay in this position if it's a little bit easier, or if you want to level up, you can bring your feet into tabletop position and crunch like that. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping your shoulders off the ground, you're going to straighten your feet up toward the sky. We're going to be doing a twisting crunch. So your right arm is going to reach past your left thigh. We're just going to do this one side for now. You have just 2 more of these. On your next crunch, you're going to hold in that crunch position and pulse. Try to keep your shoulders lifted while you're doing these pulses. We're switching sides in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest your shoulders down for just a second. We're going to start off strong on our right side. So you're going to lift, reach your left arm toward the side of your right thigh, and lower. On your next crunch, you're going to hold for that pulse. You're all done in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Place both your hands flat next to your hips. If you want to place them under your hips, that works too. Sometimes that's a little more comfortable. We're going to go into some leg lifts. So extend your legs up towards the sky, lower them down with control, and lift them back up. Only lower them down as far as you can go without losing your form. It's really important that your lower back stays glued to the mat here. You can also try lifting your head here, or you can keep it flat on the mat, whatever works better for you. Okay, this is your last one before we move into trying a full jackknife. You can tuck your knees in toward your chest for a little rest here while I explain what we're going to do. So we're going to start in that leg lift position with your feet down toward the mat. You're going to zip your legs up towards the sky, lift your hips so that your legs are parallel with the ground, separate them, and slowly lower them back down toward the mat. Once they're back over the mat, you're going to bring them back together and repeat this exercise. Let's see if we can do 4 of these. After this jackknife, we're going to switch it up a little bit. You're going to lift with your legs separated. At the top of the movement, you're going to bring your legs together and lower them down toward the mat together. Again, let's see if we can do 4 of these. Finish up your last jackknife, and you're done with those. We're going to move onto our hands and knees now. Make sure that your knees are directly below your hips and that your hands are directly below your shoulders. Keep a flat back here. You're going to tuck your toes under and just lift your knees a couple inches off the ground. We're just going to keep pressing up and down. While your arms are going to get a little bit of work on this exercise, remember that this is a core workout, so you're going to need to consciously engage that muscle. On your next lift, hold in your bear plank position. We're going to step each foot back into a high plank and bring it back to your bear plank. Just keep alternating sides here. See if you can focus here on keeping your hips stationary and not swaying them side to side. This is your last one. And when you're finished, go ahead and lower down onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Keep your pelvis tucked and your core engaged. We're just going to sway our hips back and forth, making like a little rainbow. You have 3, 2, and 1. Meet me back in your regular forearm plank. Now what we're going to do is take this forearm plank and shoot our hips up toward the sky. We're going to alternate these positions. Think about shooting up your hips quickly and lowering down slowly. You have 2 and 1. Go ahead and lower down for just a second. Make your way back into your forearm plank. We're just going to hold it. This is your last exercise of the workout. I know you can hold it for a few more seconds. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Gotcha there. All right, you can lower down. You can turn to face me. Kick your feet out to the side. We're going to take a big side stretch. So take your left arm and reach over. Let's take it to the other side now. Take your right arm and reach toward the other side. Slowly come back up. We're going to do the other side now. So kick your feet out toward the left. Take your left arm and reach. Come on up. Reach your right arm overhead now. Make your way into a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. I'm going to sit on my feet just like this, but you can also sit cross-legged. We're just going to take a deep breath, reach toward the sky, and if you'd like an extra stretch, you can back bend slightly. Let's do 2 more of these. You can always take as long as you need, do as much stretching as you want. The more stretching, the better, honestly. All right, that's the end of this workout. I hope your abs are burning. Leave a like if they are, or if you have any suggestions, please comment down below. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.